go, bloody GTR fanboy. What is the best car for its value? The first thing that pops into your bloody head better be, I mean, everybody loves it. If you hate it, you say you hate it. You loved it at one point. I don't care what you say. If you genuinely tell me that you do not like the GTR, you're wrong. I really, really think it's impossible to just hate this car. To dislike the community and people behind it saying it's the best car ever, okay, fair enough. Totally get that. But to say that it's not a fantastic evolution of automobiles, then I'm not even going to say it again. You already know the bloody answer. But we need to build this thing up. I want to make this a 399 car and make it the ultimate. But just before we do, make sure to check out G2A for cheap and reliable games. Link and cashback code in the description. I actually noticed that Ghost got rid of the older GTR, and I've got to say, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to have both of them. What's the bloody point? We've got both. Well, no, we don't need both. So I'm wondering what buddy kit parts this has. That actually has the Rocket Bunny and Liberty Walk kit. I didn't know it would actually have that. Because yeah, this is the newer model. This is the newer model when it was added into the next game, the last game, 2015. There really weren't that many parts to it. Because it was a new car, it was totally understandable. But it looks like basically all the parts that were on the last car are now on this car. Wait. These bumpers look pretty much like the original one. That is nice. Why can we not? It's restricted by the front fenders. I don't have any front bloody fenders on. Look at the canard that's like behind the wheel. That is nice. You're getting so much dirt like flicked up past you in like the snow, whatever. It would be crazy. So I think I quite like the bolt-on kits for this. They're actually quite, oh my Christ. That is a smooth ass kit. I'm not quite sure about how the fender lines at the front. It kind of, it's not the nicest in the world. I think this kit, because of the canards, is nicer. So I'm gonna go with the Rocket Bunny on the front, and maybe the Rocket Bunny in the back, maybe the Liberty Walk, maybe mix and match. Nah, I think all-round Rocket Bunny for this one. The Rocket Bunny kit, personally, I think is a little bit cooler just because of the fender at the back. What the bloody hell? These GTR kits are mental. I skipped over this car because it's just the obvious one to go for, but these are ridiculous. I actually quite like this. Hopefully we can change the exhaust to make them much bigger. That doesn't even fit. And the one thing that kind of bugs me about the exhaust on this is they're single. They should be dual tip. So again, I've got to leave that stock. What can we do diffuser-wise, though? We can completely change the bloody car. Yes! Slapping that on. I'm loving this. Let's black out the lights as well. Change them up a little bit. Oh, my God. Save the big wangs to last. Oh, yes! Attached to the back of that car, you dirty thing. Oh! There's gonna be so many good wings for this car. Please don't just put that. Where'd they go? There was like two. Is there any car that says customization like the GTR? I don't think so. And I don't know what to go with. Do we go with that or that? Which is bigger? I want to go with the Rocket Bunny one. I didn't want to make the full car the same brand, but it's kind of difficult to do because it's damn good. Hoods, we have carbon fiber. I'm surprised that they don't have basically duplicates of some of the hoods and pretty much just make them carbon fiber. I think I just kind of like the vent on the hood. The carbon's nice, but I don't know. I haven't really done any carbon hood cars, to be fair. Liberty Walk kit. That's going to annoy me, actually. This is going to be Liberty Walk as well, isn't it? Oh, I like that, though. And with the blue and the white stripe. It kind of suits it. I wouldn't think to actually do that. And then we need to do the suspension. Just a little bit. And a little bit of camber because the front's cambered. It's bloody sick. I could go with blue lights, but I think this purple light here, the one that kind of color shifts a little, is finally has a proper purpose. If I had this GTR, I would definitely put my Vossens that are on the RCF on it, so I'm going to do exactly that. And there's two things I almost forgot, which is throwing on a massive dinner plate. Like you're going to dinner with the Queen. Get the good plates out. Yes. That's gonna be the pointiest one we can bloody find. And the plate also. I really wish. Oh, there's a Coca-Cola plate at the moment that you can get. I don't know if by the time that actually this video comes out, you probably can't get it anymore. But if you want to, check out the Nobez Twitter and see if it works. Here we go. The GTR is finished and the lights look bloody sick. I want to get like LED lights if I ever bought an R34. It would put LED lights on it. I'm liking the color, the shift of the purple and the blue. We could get a neon as well. I feel the bloody neon. GTR starts at level 10 parts and everything in the shop right now is level 12. So let's start upgrading it, boosting that level. Luckily, I also have a lot of trade-ins. Now, this may take some time, so allow me to do the whole highlighted parts process. Boom! From 13 to 16, thank you very much. That's a nice one. We're getting pretty close to it now. I'm still waiting for parts to refresh so I can buy some more. welcome to the shop in where we're now going to be able to buy level 18 parts. Finally. Okay, level 18, we apparently have level 18 parts? No. Oh, both of those are gearboxes, the only level 18 bloody parts I have, and you give me bloody 2 of them. All right, this we do not have, so we can actually buy level 18 turbo, and buy another level 18 I'm actually stupid. I'm an idiot. And with that, we are finally done, and I have spent basically all of my bloody tokens. I had like 100. The GTR has been probably the longest grind to build up of part tokens I've ever had on Need for Speed. But thank you to the random number generator that decided to cook me over. We now have a 399 GTR. And I am ready to give it a go. So what better way to start trying it than going into an event? So let's have a look, see what we have available. So these events are at the beginning of the game. Normally, I would jump straight to test a car in normal terms on the hyperspace circuit, but I don't want to be bored. It's my favorite point of when I'm driving a freshly tuned up car and I get to play around with the tuning and see what it needs happening, what needs playing with, and I'm going to keep this thing grip. That's right, we're gripping on this GTR. We're going to be off-roading in the desert anyway, so we need to kind of, you know, avoid the off-road, or we'll drift anyway. Avoid coming off the road and win the race. I think we should take the challenge. I'm ready. 1,000 odd horsepower GTR. I didn't even read how much horsepower it has. I'm going to read it afterwards. Boom! Yo, alright. We're up against Lamborghinis and stuff. Another GTR. That was the only bloody GTR we actually see. Excuse me, Darren. Flipping. Stop it. Stop out flip women. I'm still on the road, don't you? You are dead. I'm still actually, the challenge is still active. I don't understand how, but the challenge is still active. I'm definitely not in first place, but that's all right. I'm still off-road. It still thinks I'm still on the road. What does it count as actually going off-road? Maybe I have to put all 4 wheels off-road. That would make sense. Let's actually stay on the actual road. I bet this is one of the easy ones, isn't it? Because there's a section across here where you probably have to cross across. And maybe it's going to give me the benefit of the doubt, which would be quite nice. Oh, my God. I know it's not over yet. I'm almost bloody is. I'm almost literally in dead last. I should use brake to drift, shouldn't I? What's it going to count as going off-road? So far, I've just been cutting across and it's had no problems. I've got to test the boundaries. Does it count as actually going off-road? At the minute, I'm like cutting across here. And I know for at one point in this race, I'm going to cut across somewhere I'm not supposed to, and it's going to be like, "Not you are cheater." If it doesn't, I'm not going to moan about it. That's for sure. Gaining back on the pack in straight lines, the GTR is speedy black. On the corners, I have to play a game of fall behind and do a bit of NOS. GTR, you are disappointing me thus far. Those who are having a bit of a couple, I mean, you're getting beaten by another GTR, so it's really just my driving. So then it's like, I can't really put the blame on the car when there's one of them that's winning. I'm still alive. Oh, for God. No worries. I've still got the win in my bag. That's all I was after. Use the GTR that has a bajillion horsepower. I can definitely call this video the bajillion horsepower GTR. It feels damn quick. People have been recommending that I build one of these for the longest bloody time. I mean, I'm close to the point now where I pretty much probably have almost every car. Not in race class as such, but I'm hoping online free roam comes soon and we can switch between classes, because I would like to use some other classes online. For example, the drag ones, and get the ultimate speedy car. That would be nice, Ghost. Please hurry up with that. I never realized how long this race was. This is a nice lengthy race. And I, off a hit a tree, still beat the auto log time.
Another win.
That's me. Excuse me. I'm the grippy man. I've been drifting the whole bloody time because I needed to. But let's pick a speaker. I bet this is going to be level 8. Oh, it is level 18. What would you know? Because the car's level 18, obviously. Let's throw that away. Removes my airtime. I don't want to lose my airtime. Said nobody ever.
Right time. This is when the streets come to life.
This is when you need to shut your mouth. The neon looks pretty good, though. I was thinking maybe a purple neon because of the lights. Kind of a, you know, bit of contrasting. Maybe is there a white neon? A white neon would look nice. There probably is one. That would be another nice addition to throw on the GTR. But I want to see how much horsepower this thing has. So let's go to the tune-up. 1,157 horsepower. Can we actually bump that up? If we go into here, does any of these parts bump the level up? I think that is the max horsepower we can have. Unless we put a brand bonus, maybe. That's probably the best way. I'm gonna spin for a couple of outlaw parts. If we can get 3 outlaw parts, maybe we can actually boost the performance level at the horsepower. Let's see if it actually does that. So these are mostly gonna be level 18. It'll take no time at all because we already have level 18 parts. Spin for another outlaw part. Let's go. Would you look at that? Another outlaw part. Don't mind if I do. We just brought the top speed down, I think, which wasn't really an intention. Another one. Do we already have a turbo? No, we don't. All right. Okay, that didn't improve it, but we did increase the not 60 a little bit, I think. And oh, hello, that's what I like to see. A bait crate. I knew there's always one here every single time. Let's jump into it. Get away with the loot. Go, 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 go. That's the furious time. Oh boy, it's the what are they going to be driving? They're going to be driving the fastest cars, aren't they? Because they're actually a 399 car for once. I've built a 399 car. Can you actually bloody believe it? You got no chance, mates. No chance in the slightest against the bluey purple, white striped GT. Oh my god, they've already left behind. These bait crates are way too easy. They should be so much harder than this. Why have they fallen behind so far? I see the checkpoint, the finish line over there. I always finish just before the checkpoints. Is this one actually gonna let me? Why won't you let me hit the bloody checkpoints, game? I would particularly like to do that for no reason whatsoever, but I got some money, I got a card. What's it gonna be? Don't replace my outlaw parts. Is that a turbo? I already have a turbo. Shove that up your bloody bum. Alright, GTR has been made. It seems to be pretty quick. It's not one of the fastest 399 cars. I feel like my M4 actually might be a little bit better top speed wise, but launch wise, you can hardly ever beat a GTR, even without with only a little tiny bit of NOS there, launching like an absolute god. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what car you want me to build next. I've got a plan for next video, which will probably be very different, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy it, but it is a Need for Speed video, don't worry about it. Alright, smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and let me know down in the comments what you want to see built next. So next time, guys, peace.